Hi, this is Marty from Blue Lightning TV. I'm going to show you how to create a simple but striking portrait and make it into a poster from an ordinary photo. This effect is fully customizable to create a variety of different looks. Open a photo of a person that you'd like to use for your poster. I downloaded this one and the other photo from Shutterstock.com. Its size is 1000 by 1286 pixels with a resolution of 150 pixels per inch. The first step is to convert your photo into a smart object so we can modify it non-destructively. It'll also allow us to replace the photo without having to redo all the effects. To do this, click the icon at the upper right of the Layers panel and click Convert to Smart Object. Make a copy of it by pressing Ctrl or Command-J. Go to Filter, Blur, and Gaussian Blur. I'll blur it 9 pixels. Depending on the size and resolution of your photo, choose an amount that blurs your photo approximately this much. Then click OK. Click the white layer mask of the Smart Filter to make it active. We're going to brush black in the layer mask to reveal the original focused photo under it in the Layers panel. If your foreground and background colors aren't black and white respectively, press D on your keyboard. Open your brush tool and choose a large brush size and a hardness of 0%. Then press Enter or Return. Make its opacity 50%. Press the F5 key at the top of your keyboard to open your brush preset panel. Make sure the only setting that's checked is smoothing. Press F5 again to close the panel. Brush once over the eyes, nose, and mouth of your subject to reveal the focused photo in the Layers panel. For this example, let's remove some of the color. Click on the Adjustment Layer icon and choose Hue Saturation. Reduce the saturation to -40. Click the Adjustment Layer icon again, and this time choose Levels. Slide the output black level to the right to lighten your entire image. Next, we'll add a dark vignette frame surrounding the outer edge. Click the New Layer icon to make a new layer. Fill the empty layer with any color. I'll press Alt or Option plus Delete to fill it with the foreground color. Reduce the fill to 0%. This makes whatever is inside the layer itself invisible, but any effects that we'll be adding to it will be visible. Double-click on its thumbnail to open its layer style window. Click Inner Glow. Make the blend mode Normal and the opacity 100%. Click the color box and pick Black. I'll make the size 90 pixels. Again, depending on the size and resolution of your photo, you may want to adjust this amount. Next, we'll add text to complete the poster. Open your horizontal type tool and go to Window and Character. The Character panel will open. Choose a font. I'll use Myriad Pro Regular, which I also provided its link to. For this font, I'll make its size 20 points. Click in the center near the top of your document and make sure the center alignment icon is highlighted. Type out your first 2 lines of text. To adjust the line spacing, highlight both lines and slide the leading icon to the right or left. For this example, I set the leading to 83 points. To adjust the space between characters, slide the tracking icon to the right or left. I'll set the tracking at 1850. Click to the right of the lower line, press Enter or Return, and type the rest of your text. I'd like to change the size and font of the first 2 lines of text, so I'll highlight them, change their size to 25 points, and the font to Myriad Pro Bold. To center your block of text on your document, click your Move tool and press Ctrl or Command A to select it all. Click the Align Horizontal Centers icon and the Align Vertical Centers icon. Then deselect it by pressing Ctrl or Command D. Let's close the character panel now. Next, I'll show you how to replace the photo with another, adjust its color, and edit the text. In the Layers panel, scroll to the bottom and double-click the thumbnail of the Smart Object. This opens the Smart Object's source. Open another photo that you'd like to use for your poster. Drag it up onto the Smart Object's PSB tab, and without releasing your mouse or pen, drag it down onto your image and release. To resize and position the new photo, press Ctrl or Command T to open your Transform tool. To see the entire bounding box of the transform, press Ctrl or Command 0. Drag it to the center. To resize it, go to a corner, and when you see a diagonal double arrow, press Alt or Option plus Shift as you drag it in or out. Continue until you're happy with its size and position. Then press Enter or Return. Click the small X on the Smart Object tab to close it. When you see this warning, click Yes to save the changes. As soon as you open back up your poster document, you'll see that the poster has been updated with your new photo and all the effects. Click the layer mask to make it active. Because the area that we brushed in earlier was specifically for the other photo, we need to redo it for this photo. To do this, press Ctrl or Command plus Delete to fill it with white. Open your brush tool and brush once over the eyes, nose, and mouth. If you want to edit your text, scroll to the top and click the large T to make the text layer active. Press T on your keyboard to open your Type tool and highlight the lines you want to edit. Now, type in your new text. I'd like to increase the color saturation of the photo, so I'll click the Hue Saturation Adjustment layer and slide the saturation all the way to the right. I'd also like to lighten it, so I'll make the Levels Adjustment layer active and slide the Output Black level to the right. This is Marty from Blue Lightning TV. Thanks for watching.